Got some good B-roll in there.
Episode 65?
65. Hopefully
Is that
that
right?
wasn't too bad on the ears there.
I think so.
We should actually do that one day. Just get brown paper bags and put them over our microphones and just crinkle them for the whole episode. Just an hour of just awful mute like audio.
ASMR.
Yeah.
ASMR that shit.
ASMR.
All right. Pacers.
Pacers.
Must win. Is this a must win or can't lose?
I damn near would
This is a
say
won't lose.
I would damn near say that both of these home games are must wins.
Both?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like you can't lose one here.
It's best of 5 now. We got home court though. I feel like we're still good if we split here and go back to OKC.
Potentially, but
I mean, every game that passes, it is going to get tougher to win over there.
maybe
You're
not both
definitely
of them
right.
must wins. One of these games is a must
If
win.
we lose both, we're cooked. Yeah.
We're not going to lose both, though.
No.
We're going to win both
Yeah.
and be NBA champions come next Monday.
Thunder's road
Dude, that's
playoff
gonna be
record
sick.
ain't
I
that
mean, I'm
good.
literally gonna have to send out an email and be like, I'm not gonna be at work. And they're gonna be like, you have like a zillion deadlines. Like you're so far behind, you actually have to. And I'm gonna be like, I just can't.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go touch Larry O'Brien.
I
You guys going to
need.
hit the parade if we win?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
think it'll
have to
be
tell them
next
all
day
I'm
or
off.
like 2 days later.
I don't know.
If
It depends if they're in OKC or not.
Yeah, if we win in OKC. I think if we win in OKC on Monday, it wouldn't be till like Wednesday or Thursday. I think if we win at home on Thursday, it'll probably be Saturday.
I could see Indiana making sure that it's on a fucking weekend or a Friday.
Yeah. I don't know about weekend if we win Monday, though.
I could still see Indiana being like, we want everybody in the city to be here. We haven't done it in 25 years. You know that everybody in the state loves basketball. We're going to do it Saturday.
I can see us winning the next 2 at home, closing it out in OKC for Game 5. Just have our parade in OKC.
Dude, that'd be kind of sick, honestly.
Just fucking
That
parade through
whack
the
ass
streets
city.
of
Not that
Oklahoma.
ours is much better, but still, I'm going to say whack ass city.
no,
It is
our
way better.
city is way better, bro.
At least we have at least
We're
we're a
here.
fucking basketball city. What the fuck is over there for the finals, bro? It's just like us, except they don't like basketball.
Yeah, I know. I
It's
mean,
a
I
fucking
said
football
I said
state.
they got a whack ass city.
Yeah, they do.
You said not that ours is much better.
Much more whack than
It's
ours for
crazy.
sure.
Way
Yeah.
whacker.
Yeah, I said that.
I don't care if they're about to get the most expensive arena in the NBA. I don't give a damn. Fuck it.
Box.
Still gay.
Who was it? I thought I heard that the guy who built the Sphere is building a new stadium for a team.
I actually learned who built the Sphere the other day. It was old Jimmy Dolan, the owner of the Knicks.
Oh,
Yeah. People were
Interesting.
saying that's why the Knicks were good at basketball for the last 5 years again, because James Dolan was busy building the Sphere and he couldn't pay attention to the Knicks. They were like, yeah, he had to step away and build the Sphere, so the team got good again.
that's funny. That
Yeah.
would kind of make sense. I mean, a little bit. Not a
What
good
do you
owner.
guys,
what do you think about our owner? Colts' new owner. Carly Ray Jepsen. Carly Ursay Gordon.
Not a fan.
Is your mic on?
Not a fan.
Is she hot?
I don't know, actually.
Here's my question.
I just don't like that she wears the headsets on the sideline.
That's what I was talking about earlier today.
It's just an Xbox headset. It's not plugged into anything.
A lot of
Cord's
it
just going into her
I
pocket.
was in the minority of people who weren't a fan of the headset in the group chat earlier. But
My question is, bro.
I just was wondering why. Like, what is she doing? Why is she doing it?
I mean, honestly, bro. Like, what do you want to hear in the headset?
Yeah. And
What
then
do you need to hear?
Yeah.
Nothing.
She I guess it's like listening to see if there's like bad communications and stuff. But then it's like, what is she doing with that information then? Because then like, who likes to work with the boss just standing there watching every second?
Everyone, I think, don't they?
No. I feel like I would be worse at my job if the boss was watching.
Oh, fuck yeah. Be slower for sure.
You gotta
Or-
try hard and stuff. It sucks.
I mean, I don't even
I'll
think
try
that. I think I
less
would just be
hard.
like nervous to mess up. Like you'd be like, I'm
Yeah.
perfectly fine at this job. I know I'm capable of doing this job. But now that you're putting a magnifying glass to it, I'm going to start doubting myself.
Yeah.
Confidence definitely becomes an issue.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shit, for you guys.
Anyway,
maybe.
I
I'll
was
tell the boss, watch me work, man. Watch
awful
this.
judgment to see how we do.
I hit him with the fucking usher. Watch this.
We're just gonna be like 8 and 9 and not make the playoffs by like 1 win at the end of the season again. Probably.
Yeah.
Glad to guess.
Don't we have more AR issues?
Yeah, he's got a shoulder
getting
injury.
A second opinion already on his shoulder injury, I heard.
Did he?
The
when
issue
did-
is we need to ban him. No more
Ban
AR in
shoulder
schools.
injuries? Oh.
Yeah, he's all ARs, bro.
I'd
No
rather
more
ban
ARs.
shoulder injuries.
What happened? Did he get hurt already, or is this
Snowboarding.
something from last year?
I think he got hurt again. I don't know.
I think he got hurt again. Yeah.
I didn't really read anything about it.
I didn't
'cause
even know we were doing
I
anything.
saw the headline and was like, yeah, makes sense, and then that's all I thought about
I
it.
didn't even know we were doing anything.
When you're in the NFL, bro, if you're fucking hurt once, you're hurt forever. It seems like, especially with the shoulder for a quarterback, bro. I feel like, is
Drew
it ever
Brees
gonna
got
heal?
over it.
Say what?
Drew Brees got over it.
Did he though?
He won a Super Bowl after.
I mean, you can still play, but
He
I
broke
mean,
the
you're never gonna
all-time
be like
passing
the
yards
same.
record after.
Yards or touchdowns?
He can't throw it as far.
He fucked up his shoulder before he was even on the Saints.
Yeah. So
So what do you? I mean, he had like a.
was he better on the Chargers?
He had an all-time career on the Saints.
He
Was he
also-
better on the Chargers though? Was he more
They
talented?
traded him away for Phillip Rivers, so I don't
That's fair, but he was also a lot more accurate.
know. Is that true?
Drew Brees more accurate than AR.
No,
I feel like I don't even need to look that up.
Okay, no. I thought
No,
you were
you
talking
don't.
about he was more active in San Diego. I
No,
was like,
more
damn, how the hell-
accurate.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I thought you meant he was more accurate in San Diego. I was like, how the
Oh.
fuck do you know that?
No, I was like, I don't know about that, but I would assume that probably too, honestly.
They just wanted a guy with more kids. They wanted to upgrade to Phil.
Yeah.
10-kid Phil.
Does he have 10 now or still 9?
I think he's either welcoming 10 soon or has 10 now. He's going for Cromartie's record, bro, but he needs to start shaking up the woman. He needs to start. I think Cromartie's got. And I'm sorry,
I think he's got,
Antonio,
like,
if I'm butchering this. I
12
think he
by
has
7.
14 kids with
Yeah.
11 baby moms.
I thought it was like 12 by 7 or
It's
something.
something insane.
He's got a 10 by.
Yeah.
10
He
by.
went to Steak and Shake, got the 7x7, and then some.
Yeah, that's a lot of
That
kids, and
extra
that's
secret
even
menu.
more baby mamas, honestly.
Yeah.
What do you
Dude's
think is
gotta go
like
broke.
the perfect ratio?
Of kids to baby moms?
Yeah.
I'd say one baby mom is probably the best way to go
Yeah, same.
if you're
Okay,
going to have
but-
kids.
And then X amount of kids.
Let's just
Yeah.
say, like in this hypothetical, like you have
Okay, then two
like,
baby moms.
So there's the least amount
The
of baby
least amount of
moms.
baby moms as
So
possible.
at what point do you have so many kids that more baby moms is good because then they can
That's the
take care of
question
them?
you need to be
That's
asking.
really what I was getting at. Like,
Okay.
Like 14.
Honestly, if
14
I've got
kids.
14, I might just rather have 14 baby moms.
That's kind of where I'm asking.
Yeah.
Like at some point, a 1-to-1 ratio is not a bad thing.
Because
right?
let's be real, bro. You got you ain't seeing them fucking kids, bro. You ain't seeing those fucking kids.
You
You might
really-
as well let one mom take care of one kid and send them off with a check, bro.
go
Because you ain't seeing them.
See them once every 2 weeks.
I swear to God. Or when they FaceTime in because they need more child support.
Jesus.
But anyway, I digress.
But let's say you're not a bad father, like you're still there.
You can't. Physically, can you be there for 14 different baby moms?
Well, you got-
unless they live in the same city.
Well, you're not there for the baby moms. You're there for the kid.
I mean,
I'm
are
literally
the kids
going.
not living with the baby moms?
I'm going 2 by 2. 2
by-
kids per 2
Baby
baby moms.
2 and 4x4.
Wait, 2 kids per 2 baby moms?
Wait.
4 kids. So
I want-
basically 2
I
by
want-
1.
I
Evan's
want-
doing times
I'm
tables.
saying
Yeah.
two girls and 4 kids.
Okay.
That's the best situation if I have to pick.
Not 4-to-1.
No, I'm only doing that because I feel like it'll make it easier on the mom if the kid has a friend.
Oh, got you.
Just give the kid a friend.
That way she doesn't always have to be like entertaining him when they're growing up.
Find a new woman, give the kid a friend.
Yeah, that's true.
Pump it into her.
Nope.
Okay.
We're just going 2 by 2.
Do you think there's any way any of
2
his
by 4.
kids have never met before?
There's no way they've all met. Couldn't imagine.
Really?
There's no chance.
You don't think they ever like all get together?
I don't think so
hell no.
either. I
There's
think
no
there's
way.
a good chance that he's
I
met
also don't know though, because I
less than
feel
he
like
has.
I feel like it all happened throughout his NFL career, and he was in a lot of different fucking cities, bro. I feel like you'd have to grab every corner of the map and bring them all somewhere. I don't know if that's even like in the budget.
Also, I don't know how old they are. I guess it's possible he's like met them all, but there's some that he probably has like met that don't actually have like much memory of it.
I would love to know how many of his kids have actually met each other. I'm sure he knows all of his fucking kids, but how many of his kids actually know each other and
sure
talk
he
to each
knows.
other?
How many?
My gut tells me they've all been in the same place. They all are in the same place maybe once a year.
You think so?
Yeah.
Do you think
That
that's
would
a?
be an
Do you think
insane
that's a good
reunion.
idea?
They
Well,
come
I'm
without
not
the baby
including
moms. It's a great
moms,
idea.
yeah. I'm
okay.
talking just the siblings.
Um,
Hell, they might all live with them. You never know.
That-
Maybe most of them do.
How many
They
of
could.
the births do you think he made it to?
Let's
How many
look
kids
up
does he
how
have
many
again?
career games he missed.
Yeah, what's the actual numbers we're working with here?
I'm gonna look it up.
We should be talking about
I dead ass think
NBA
it's 14 and
finals,
11.
we
We
got
can talk about the Diddy
sidetracked.
trial.
Yeah, we can. He's a freak bull.
He's a lot more than that.
There's honestly not too much about the NBA Finals I really want to talk about, other than like I just want the game to get going.
Antonio
Pacers
Cromartie,
gonna
kids,
win.
how many? Oh, what? This has got to be wrong. 8? I'm not buying that.
Maybe it's
Has a large
Dominic.
family, 14 known children, has 6 children with his current wife, and has 8 other children from previous relationships with 7 other women. So he's got 8 baby moms and 14 kids.
I'm guessing they've all met, especially if 6 of them are with his current wife.
I did not know that he was actually married to his wife and had 6 with her. Good for him.
He had 6. He had sex 6 times with her at least.
That's exhausting.
Yeah, that's a lot of times.
God, how's he not like a toothpick?
Not all of Antonio Cromartie's 14 kids showed up for his birthday party.
That's fucking
Six.
Which ones? I need names.
Yeah, names.
AC Junior.
Let me see. Let me see how many Phil's
Can you go
got.
AC Junior if they're under a different mom?
I think you can have multiple juniors. I don't think there's like a rule against that.
I mean, I guess would that be weird to have another Cromartie Jr. with a different mom?
I think it's definitely weird to have multiple juniors, but I don't think it's like a rule that you can't, right?
What if you just started going across the board though, like junior for this mom, the third from this, the kid from this mom, the fourth, Cromartie the fourth from this mom,
I don't think it works like that because they're the same generation. They'd
but
all
the same father.
They'd all be junior. I think they would all be juniors.
How can they all
I
be
don't know.
junior? Because then when mom is standing at the bottom of the stairs saying, "Junior, get down here."
Here's my
How do they
question:
know?
Can I just like name if I have a kid? Can I just like, let's say I have a boy, can I just name him like Leo Haggis the 15th? Even though,
Probably.
I'm pretty sure.
can I just do that?
I'm pretty sure you can.
That'd be
seen
sick.
I've seen some pretty fucking stupid names for kids, so I'm pretty sure you can name them whatever the hell you want. Pretty
I'm gonna
much.
have to look it up.
The
I
69th.
actually just saw.
There's some parents that really are just so fucking dumb with their kids'
Leo
names.
Haggis the 420th.
Honestly, King Leo the
Blaze it.
46th. That's what you should make your
Oh yeah,
second
Pope
child.
Leo. I didn't mention that. Shout out.
Pope Leo,
Shout out
yeah.
to His Holiness.
Who gives a fuck?
Great name choice,
Okay,
bro.
I actually saw this the other day. There are actually names that are illegal to name your baby
What are they?
in the
Hitler?
United States.
Jesus.
I don't think you
There's-
can use a number.
There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10.
Can we try to guess him?
Yep.
Hitler.
Ding,
Jesus.
ding.
You can't name your kid Jesus in the States, huh?
You can
Gotta
name
put
Jesus.
the tilde on there.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's a requirement.
Christ.
It actually says that in parentheses.
Christ.
That's part of Jesus Christ and then
Okay.
Adolf Hitler.
God.
Okay.
Can't name your kid God.
Not on there.
What about numbers? I feel like numbers are off the table.
I'll just give you that one, but for whatever reason, I feel like there needs to be something dug up on this one. 1069.
1069.
That's a number you can't name your kid. That it's not. It doesn't say all numbers. It just says 1069.
10.
1069.
Is that like a tax form?
Is it? I think it is, right?
Fucking
No, that's
hilarious.
1099.
1099, 1098. There's a lot of different ones.
Okay.
It probably is a tax.
So you got Jesus Christ, Adolf Hitler. I got you said God, Messiah is on there.
I feel like you shouldn't be able to name your kid Oscar.
1069.
That's just a horrible name.
Okay, let's get some more guesses rolling here.
Well, I'm just gonna give you the one that's not even a name. The
Superman.
The at sign.
Oh, yeah.
That's
You
on the list.
You can't toss a ampersand in there?
No, you can't
Wait,
name
is that
your-
one an ampersand?
Yeah, you can't name your kid ampersand.
There's an ampersand, the and button.
Yeah, I think you're right on that.
I think
could be
the
wrong.
at sign is its own thing.
Yeah, but what's it called? Because I know there's a
I
different
think
name
it's just
for
called
it.
the at.
No.
I don't know. The at symbol is what I call it. The circle A.
Well, yeah, it's definitely at, but that's today's
definitely at.
lingo. There's got to be another word for it. Okay, morally
The at sign is known as the ampersat.
Is it?
ampersat.
Ampersat is what it says.
Ampersat. Okay.
Where did Ampersat? Where'd she sit?
Where ampersat at?
Ampersat on my face, bitch.
Um.
All right. More names you can't name.
Oh, okay. So ampersat is the at sign. Ampersand is the and sign.
yeah.
I have a guess for this.
That makes sense. Ampers and ampers at.
Can I
that's why they
name?
call it an at and an and.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Can I name my kid Fuck?
No.
Is that on the list?
No, it's not on the list.
Can
All right.
I
Well,
na-
I got a firstborn. Then.
Can I name my kid cunt?
Yes.
Bingo.
Can I name? This is a good way to play this
Okay.
game.
Are there
Okay.
any-
technically, here's another number
We'll
actually
just
that I
go
forgot
right
to
down
mention.
the list.
Roman numeral 3.
What? You
Aye,
can't
aye.
name your boy 3?
Can't name my eye.
It actually just
3.
specifies Roman numeral 3.
That's probably because
Aye.
they probably think you're Ozzy Osbourne fan. You try to name him that. They getting the crazy train going.
Oh, okay. I got one. Can I name my kid president?
Yes.
Fuck.
Majesty's another one.
Oh,
You
come
can't
on.
name it
Don't
Majesty?
be spoiling them. We're doing
Okay,
guesses.
but Majesty Messiah, I feel like
Knight.
we're similar.
Can you name him Knight?
No,
He
Majesty.
said guy. He said God.
Yeah, I mean, surely you can name it Knight. There's people named Knight.
Yeah, you can name him Knight.
Can I name my kid?
Sir Nick Faldo.
You've got 1, 2, 3 left that I haven't given you.
Can I name him Sir Nick Faldo?
Okay.
Yes.
This is just a hint. Are there any more people in history?
Yes.
Are they Chinese symbols?
No, there's no Chinese symbols.
Can I name my
There's-
kid Genghis Khan?
You should be able to.
Yes. That's a tricky question to answer when
Martin
you say
Luther
that.
King Jr.
Are there any more people in history? There's
Can I
Malcolm
name my
X.
kid Muhammad?
yes.
Oh,
Can I? Ooh.
it's the most common name in the world.
What's his
Really.
face? What's his face?
Can I name my kid Satan?
No,
Yes.
not that.
I feel like he might be on the right track.
Nelson Mandela.
No. Or yes, you can name him that. Yeah.
Gandhi. Is
Mahatma
it somewhere
Gandhi.
in that field?
Okay,
Is it-
two of them.
Can I name my kid Martin Luther
one
King
of,
Jr.?
One of them is a person.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Two of them are more so like titles, I would say.
Can I name my kid Sir?
Yes.
Can I name my kid Mister?
Yes.
Can I name my kid Ma'am?
Yes.
I name him Mr. Sir.
Can I name my kid Doctor?
Yes.
Can I name my kid Esquire?
Which actually is a great idea.
Yeah, you should name your next kid Dr. J.
Can I name
Dr.
my
Haggist,
kid?
please for the front room.
Oh, can I name my kid King?
No.
What?
No.
That's not true. I know people named King.
Last name though?
That's what it says.
No, but I mean, obviously, it's probably not a birth name. I've never seen the certificate, but I swear to God, I know people who at least go by King. I've been told their name is King.
So these are like
Queen. Can you name my kid Queen?
no, and then you
No,
have
that's
one
gay.
left.
One left, a person in history.
Scooby Doo.
He's still around. He was around in history too, though.
Can I name my kid?
Fidel Castro.
Can I name my kid Vladimir Putin?
Yes.
Can I name my kid Joseph Stalin?
I'm gonna have to give you guys a tip.
What?
Tip me off.
I
here.
gotta be all over it right now.
I don't know who we
You're
are.
nowhere close. You're nowhere
Is it
close.
like a
Can I
fictional
name my
This
kid
place-
character?
Yahweh?
This person is a really, really good person.
Can I name my kid Pope?
No.
You can't.
Yes, you can. Yes. Sorry, I'm getting fucking thrown
He's
off.
a good person.
Very good person.
And
I would
obviously,
say
it
most
wasn't
people
a woman,
love him.
because who's going to name their kid
Most
after a
people
woman?
love him. Can I name my kid Bill Murray?
Harriet
Yes.
Tubman.
Yes.
Can I name my kid Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.?
Can I start giving you features?
Malcolm X. I said that already,
hold
but
on.
just in case
I
you didn't hear.
really, really want to guess this. Can I
Oh
name
my
kid-
God! You can't name your kid Jeff Hardy, can you?
Yes, you can.
Can you
He
name,
doesn't travel by car. He does not travel
Can I
by
name
car.
my kid John Madden? No, he only travels by
Travel
car.
by
Fuck.
car. Superman.
No.
Can I name my kid?
Yes, you can name your kid Superman.
Can I name my kid doesn't travel by? Can I name my kid Captain?
Yes.
Fuck.
This is a person.
Pilot. Sully Solinger. Solenberger.
Yes, you can name him that.
Whoever landed on.
I mean,
Hudson.
you're getting closer with the air.
Can I name my kid Helicopter?
Kobe Bryant.
Yes and yes.
Can I name my kid?
This person
This is my son.
This
Helicopter
person
Kobe
is.
Bryant.
This person is married and has no kids.
Can I name? Can I name my kid
They still alive? For
Bachelor?
real?
But they love kids. What?
Can I name my
Oh
kid
my
Jeffrey
God.
Epstein?
Michael Jackson.
Yes, you can name them both of them.
Damn it.
What? They love kids. They have no kids. They're alive. They don't travel by.
They don't travel by car.
What do they just fucking run everywhere?
Can I name my kid?
Forrest Gump?
Can I name my kid
No.
Bird?
Yes, you can name them that. You can name them what?
Bird.
Yes, you can.
Bird. I thought you said bird.
This is a.
I was about to
this
say only
is
if they
a
wear a
man.
What the fuck?
It's a man. Well, I knew that. I mean,
I have a feeling
I'll
these
say
hints
it.
are gonna.
This
I'll
be...
say it
person
again. I'll
grows
say it
up.
with my chest
this
this time.
person.
we ain't naming our kids after a woman. I'll tell you that.
This person rocks the full beard.
Can I name my kid Santa?
No, you cannot.
Yeah.
You cannot name your kid Santa Claus.
Damn.
Nailed it.
I was trying.
can't name your
there's-
kid Santa?
There's certain hints that I could give you that were just like gonna give it away.
I was
Yeah.
never
So I
going
was
to get
trying to
that.
be
I was
very
thinking of real
vague.
The
people.
beard could have came earlier, but once we got it to where it was, the beard I think made it obvious.
I was gonna stay on the terrorist one for a while. I had a couple terrorists locked and
1069
loaded.
was just a funny one to be on there.
That's
Why
just a
can't I name
typo,
him
I bet.
Ampersat?
Mad
I'll never
Steve.
forget that. I learned that today. Ampersat and
Honestly,
ampersand.
So
Not-
Santa Claus. What if I just name him Santa?
I don't know. Yeah, because I did see
Or
another
Claus.
list that just had Hitler on there, and then one that just said Santa.
That is wild. 10 names. The government gonna tell me what I can name my kid? I don't think so.
Yeah, what are the odds they actually come down and are like, hey, buddy, you can't.
This one has a list of
I'm just gonna
names
stop paying
across the
taxes.
world that are banned. New Zealand, Chief Maximus, banned.
New Zealand is banned?
Germany, Osama bin Laden, banned.
Osama bin Laden's banned in Germany.
Yeah.
Circumcision.
Metallica in Sweden, banned. No wonder it's such a peaceful, friendly place over there.
In
Name their
Mexico.
kid circumcision, bro.
Circumcision.
And then leave him uncut.
Mexico, you can't name your kid RoboCop.
Mexico's got some sick ass ones, kind of.
Italy, you can't just go with blue. Okay.
You can't name your kid Griezmann Mbappe in France.
That is hilarious. Just the two most popular soccer players they have.
No more. There's no
there's
more
too many Griezmann and Mbappes right now. Too many of them right now.
Honestly, ball is life. I kind of respect.
I gotta
them.
figure it out.
You can't name
That'd be
your
like you
kid
can't
after the
name your-
Quran in China.
That'd be like in America if they're like, you can't name your kid Manning Brady anymore.
Yeah.
No
New
more
Zealand,
Michael
anal,
Jordans.
banned.
Anal.
Anal as a name, banned in New Zealand.
Why is that? That shouldn't even have to.
Just
be
name him
banned.
Alan and then be dyslexic. You're good.
This one had to have been like a one-off situation where that caused like a massive problem. New Zealand has this name banned. Tallulah does the hula from Hawaii. Banned. Yeah, nice try, Buster.
What kind of
This
drunk ass parents?
somebody in New
one,
Zealand
One
went
set
with
of
that.
parents was like, "That's what we're gonna go with." And the
Damn.
government's like, "We're really gonna have to
Okay,
step
I'm
in."
telling you right now.
Switzerland has Judas banned.
Judas.
Judas.
You really bitched out back there. Fucking Judas.
Dude,
I fuck with
jumping
Australia
from the
though.
loogie
Duke is
for you?
banned. Duke is banned in Australia.
Really?
Big UNC guys out there.
Duke, the Earl of Sandwich.
That's funny. At the end, it's like check your local naming laws.
Yeah, that's not what I'm gonna do before I name a kid
Call
for
the-
sure.
Call your local department and
You know why it's banned?
what? Tallulah does the Hulu.
1069
Why?
because a North Dakota man, Michael Herbert Dangler,
Dangler.
We should probably bleep that.
who was adopted, wanted to change his name to these four numbers, which held philosophical and personal significance for him. A state court rejected his name change request in 1976, saying numbers can't be names due to potential confusion.
That makes sense.
So it's
Wow.
just
Well,
well, here's this one. Whoa, this
there's no
one's
way.
crazy.
There has to be some sevens out there because that was a Seinfeld episode that people talked about.
yeah.
There's got to be some sevens out there in the world.
Seven.
Seven Costanza.
Seven Costanza.
I think I got another. I got an.
I like his
addition.
other name better than
a
Seven.
new edition?
Yeah.
Well, I'm peeking. No, you got the same one, brother.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, you got Nutella. That's the only
Yeah.
one different.
I bet you can't name your kid
I
Nutella
thought
in
we were
America.
gonna play the game again, but whatever, bro.
Nutella was banned in France too. I
guess
saw
we'll
that
just
one.
hurry this one along. Nutella was banned in France.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
That
go
another
out
one that got too popular.
You think
Probably.
you can name your kid hazelnut spread since it's not?
thick, creamy chocolate
Hazelnut
hazelnut
spread.
spread.
That's just this is so wrong.
Word game.
Oh,
1, 2, 3. Hat.
Carpet.
Microphone. What do we get?
Hat, carpet, microphone.
Okay.
1,
2, 3. Rug.
Basement.
Rug and basement.
Yep.
You guys both say rug?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Damp.
Floor.
I don't know.
Damp.
What'd you guys? Damp floor?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
3.
Wet.
Wet.
What'd you say?
Wet.
Let's go! We're
Yes.
getting so much better at this.
That was solid as hell.
God damn, we're good.
Nice. Got that wet.
I wasn't sure exactly what that
I wasn't
Wet,
either.
wet, wet.
Did you actually say wet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, where else can you go from
He just
damp?
winked at the camera.
Where else can you go from damp? You know what I'm saying?
I'm honestly, I thought we were going to get one moist on there.
Yeah, moist would have been
We
Hey,
can
we're on
hilarious.
the same
could
page,
play
though.
again right now. We just all go moist on the first one.
1, 2, 3. Moist.
We're fucking
Come
good.
on.
Locked in. Locked.
Anything else happen to anybody this week?
Went to a wedding over the weekend.
Same.
Good wedding. Fun wedding.
Yeah, same. Different wedding, but same.
Thought the DJ took his job a little too seriously with the microphone handles, but to each their own. Not my day. Do
you want to tell the story?
I'll just say he was quieting people down more aggressively than he should have.
Quieting the party down?
Yeah, like telling people to like actually like just like staring people down and being like, yes, you, like, we need to go on with this. This is not your day.
Who the fuck are you, buddy? Is this your fucking wedding? No, they invited us here. I'm pretty sure they picked you off a list blindly. They didn't fucking hand invite you, dipshit. So why don't you shut the fuck up and do your damn job?
Oh,
You're here at work, aren't you? Put the fucking microphone down and play some music, buddy.
Just look at that. You don't sign my paychecks, bro.
Yeah.
You're
Who
at
the
work,
fuck
not
are
me.
you?
What was funny though is like after like all the pictures and stuff, like where we did like a big group picture, we were like, this guy is, there's no way he's gonna let you pick a song. And then he's like, all right, everybody, we're getting ready for the dance floor. There will be no requests. I was like,
Fuck off.
we didn't have to say it, buddy. we knew. We knew. But the wedding was a good time. It was on a golf course. It was at GCI Golf Club of Indiana. On the 18th hole, I believe. I'm not 100% sure.
Probably.
They handed out like those glow-in-the-dark foam sticks. And so once it got dark enough, somebody ran and grabbed like a couple wedges, like 5 or 10 golf balls, and then we just plopped one of those in the 18th hole and just chipped some shots at it.
Nice.
I don't think one person made it, but
Did it start during
it's
the
just
daylight?
the idea was cool of having that out there as an option.
Did it start like early enough where you could watch people hitting into 18?
Yeah.
The wedding started at 9:30.
Yeah, the wedding started at.
I wasn't there. Were you there? Do you know for sure when it started?
know
No,
wedding-
shut the fuck
I
up.
know weddings don't start at 9:30 p.m.
Maybe the reception does. Maybe
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
reception
say,
was
the
there.
wedding-
Maybe the wedding was at a church.
Wedding
Ever think about that?
7.
The wedding
that's
reception
what I
also doesn't
thought.
start at 9:30. Wedding receptions end at like 11, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. You've been to every wedding reception and seen the schedule for
I've
every
been to
single
every
one.
wedding reception I've been invited to.
Most go into the night.
Okay, you're right. He's been invited to every reception ever. Nothing's ever started at night. No reception has ever started after dark.
Not in the summertime, bro.
I don't
Hardly.
think you can say that. I don't think you know that.
I'm not gonna say none.
You did already.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I didn't speak it in absolute.
Okay,
I just
you
said
did.
weddings don't start.
That is
at-
absolute.
We all
That
heard-
is absolute.
we all heard
You
what
have
was
to
said.
say most.
No,
You have to
no,
say most.
No, it was a figure of speech. I'm sure there's been
okay.
a wedding reception that started at 9:30, but it was probably more of like a backyard type deal.
And what is that?
Classy wedding reception doesn't start at 9:30.
this guy only goes to classy weddings.
Yeah.
So I
Obviously.
actually
Fuck out of here.
I golfed that morning, and then I came home, and I was like, all right, I've got 2 hours till I have to leave. So I set a timer or like an alarm for like 30 minutes. Took a nap, woke up, slept through my scheduled Uber ride. It was
Wait,
now
you pre-scheduled an
I
Uber ride?
pre-scheduled an Uber ride to pick me up at 3:30.
Dang.
I woke up and it was, I think I was at home at like maybe 2 or 1, and I went out, got food, came back, set like a 30-minute alarm to take a nap, woke up, slept through every alarm, and the Uber had already like came and gone, and I was in a complete panic. Went and like I had already like showered and shaved and stuff, so went and like freshened up real quick, threw the suit on, ordered an Uber, hopped in it, said I was gonna get there like 10 minutes early still, somehow. Thank God I fucking woke up, but got there like ended up getting there like 5 minutes late because of traffic. And I'm like, God damn it. Like, I'm probably going to miss the whole wedding. Some of these weddings are literally like that. So I get there, and then one of my buddies pulls up, like, right before me. And he's like, you'll never believe what happened. And I was like, what? He said the shuttle bus that took his group from the hotel to the wedding dropped them off at the wrong wedding. He said they were the first ones to arrive from that shuttle. They ordered an Uber immediately. He said there's another 20-something people still waiting on rides to get over here.
That's hilarious.
I would have demanded a refund from the hotel in my Uber. You gonna pay for this Uber, bro. You the one who fucked it up.
Well, they had a shuttle, but I guess there was like multiple wedding parties in that hotel, and so there was multiple shuttle buses coming up. So I don't know where the confusion happened. It could have honestly been like my buddy being like, the guy said like, "Is this for the Smith wedding?" When it was for the Varner wedding, and my buddy's and everybody just jumps on and doesn't even think about what the fuck the guy just asked. But
Smith
I don't know.
wedding.
I still can't.
I don't know. Either way, it was kind of funny because those 20 people didn't like. They showed up maybe like 35 seconds before both of them said I do.
Nice.
They actually did miss every bit of it.
I can't believe you set an alarm for a half-hour nap.
Yeah, that's something I frequently do, and I am like probably batting like 1,000 at sleeping through the alarms. on those 20-minute timers.
You got to do an espresso nap. You ever heard of those?
I mean, that's what I tried to do, I guess.
Chug espresso before you fall asleep.
Oh, no. I might have taken
Does that
Excedrin, though. I usually do the Excedrin.
know.
I usually do the Excedrin.
That's what they say.
Because Excedrin has caffeine in it. So usually I do pop Excedrin, take like a 20, 30-minute nap, and it's a lot easier to wake up.
Oh, I thought, okay.
It's just easier to wake up
Man,
'cause
like
the
easier to
caffeine hits
fall
you.
asleep. I was like, take
No.
caffeine to fall asleep.
No, it's because the caffeine doesn't kick in for like
Yeah.
20, 30 minutes. So, like, when you...
That's what I should have done. I don't
Wake
think I
up,
did that. Take the Excedrin before. But yeah,
Nice.
Can't take Excedrin after.
Yeah.
Can't take it with you.
can't take it with you. Got to take it on out.
Smoke them if you got them.
I played golf Saturday, and then Sunday, dude, I've been playing so much golf. It's all blending together. I can't remember. I think I actually played Sunday too.
Nice.
I played Saturday, had 7 pars, shot a 95. Hell yeah, let's party.
Solid.
Not solid.
Solid enough.
That's like the most pars I've had in a round in a while, and I didn't even come close to shooting in the 80s.
At least you didn't shoot a 96, though.
That's true. I shot a 96 both the last times I played there. One better.
There you go. Now you just got to claw up to like 11, 12 pars, bro, breaking into the 80s.
I had
You
a
don't need that many pars to shoot in the 80s. That's the sad part. You don't even need 7. You probably need like 4, and then just bogey out. You actually, really, of course, I play is a lot is 70 par 71, so you really can bogey every single hole. So the fact that I
And
get
get in the
7
80s?
pars and
Really?
shoot
You need to keep that in mind.
a 95 is
I swear to
terrible.
God. Bogey golf is an 89 out there.
Damn.
Most courses it's a 90 though. Most courses you need at least 1 par.
I had just a weird incident. I'll never even have like an answer to this. It happened at the golf course yesterday when I played. It's like me and 2 guys I knew, and then one of the guys' friends. I've played with him once before. Never had a problem with him. I still don't have a problem with him. I just had a weird. I had brought 2 Callaways out with me and a TaylorMade like distance plus whatever. The Callaway I was using was the one from the charity thing we did, so it had the Make-A-Wish on there. So I knew that one was mine. It was a Callaway 4 Make-A-Wish. Then I had a TaylorMade 0. The only 2 balls I was using like the whole day. Didn't really lose one. I eventually lose the Callaway Make-A-Wish. I don't even remember what hole I lost it on. But I never had like one like go like far in the woods. I had like 2 shots that I had to just like, I was like, I don't know how it's gone.
Yeah.
It should be right here,
Yeah.
but it's not. And I think that's where I lost the Make-A-Wish ball. And then later, I'm starting to go 3-wood off the deck because I'm just hitting it straighter. And I hit one, and it lands dead middle of the fairway. I go over to my partner's ball because I know where my ball is. He hits his ball. I turn around. The other 4th person that I don't know that well just piped my ball down the. I was like, I think that was mine. He was like, no. He's like, yeah. He's like, that was mine. I was like, all right. So then I go up to his ball because his ball was just off in the rough.
Yeah.
It's my Callaway Make-A-Wish ball. So I'm like,
you need answers. You need answers.
So then I'm sitting here, and my buddy who's been in his cart and the other guy's cart the whole time, he's like, "Is that your ball?" I was like, "It is my ball." He's like, "Well, hit it." I was like, I was like, I landed in the fairway. He was like, but he's like, clearly it must have rolled in. He's like, "'Cause that's your ball." I was like, "No." I was like, I was using this ball earlier. I was like, I don't even know when I lost it. I was like, my ball was in, and I was just like, I'm so confused right now. I'm just gonna hit this one. So I hit it, and then I hit it out of the fucking rough, dude. I was so pissed. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm fucking taking the shot out of the rough, I guess. So I take it out of the rough. End up doing decent on the hole, but I tell my buddy that I'm in the car, I'm like, I swear to God, when we get up here, this motherfucker's gonna be putting a TaylorMade fucking ball. And he just was hitting my fucking Callaway. I was like, I don't know how this dude got both of my fucking balls without me noticing. And then he goes to putt it, and he's like, dude, he's like, you're so right. He's like, this is your ball. And I was like,
Pay attention, dude.
I was like, you're good or whatever. And I was like, yeah, just finish out. So he finishes it out, and he goes to give it back to me. I was like, just hang on to it. I was like, I'm not even sure I got that ball. I literally was so confused because I like couldn't comprehend what the fuck was happening. I was like, this
I
dude
can
just
tell you
hit
exactly what happened.
This
You're
guy
playing
had
with a
all
cheater.
my balls.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Well, this
playing
guy
with a
had all
cheater.
of my balls.
I've had.
I was like, I came out with 3. This guy had 2 of my 3.
Hitting the wrong ball is like
You know you're doing it.
No,
you don't do that
no,
shit
no,
on
no.
accident
I've
unless you're
done
just
it.
not paying
His was
attention,
Yeah,
bro.
his was close to mine, but it was off in the rough, and mine was in the
Look
fairway.
at your fucking ball before you
I've
hit it,
done
jackass.
I've done it on
I
accident.
hate
I've
that.
had people do it to me on accident. I don't really care, but if it's a recurring theme, if that would have happened, I'd be like, well, dude, you have 2 of my balls now. I would have had to be like, why do you have 2 of my fucking balls, and why'd I have to take a drop on this one when I
Yes.
couldn't find it?
Bro, that's
Answer me that.
I
know that's mine. I got that from a scrambler with a fucking Make-A-Wish sticker on it. Where'd you pick it up? Maybe don't go picking up random balls that are on
You
the
know
hole
what's
that we're
crazy, too?
actively fucking playing, dumbass.
This is crazy too. He was using Bridgestone balls. So like when I saw my
You're
ball
gonna
in the
have to tell me who
fairway.
this was after we're done recording.
Saw my ball in the fairway, and then we go over to check for my partner's ball, and while we're looking for it, we see another one, and it's a fucking Bridgestone ball, and this guy been losing balls all day, and I was like, I bet you that's one of his from earlier. And then we zoom on by it, and then my partner goes up and hits his shot, and I turn around and he's hitting my ball. I was like, it was just a weird, also other thing for me to first see the Bridgestone, and then turn around and he's like he's hitting my ball. And then I go up to the other one, and it's like, and this one's my ball. I'm like, I just passed one of
all
his
my-
fucking balls from a previous hole, and the motherfucker somehow's got a hold of 2 of mine.
He's hitting all my balls.
Yeah, I'm going to need names here when this is over.
That yes, because
no doubt.
a guy that you play with fairly often has done that to me before, and it is
No, I've only played with this guy.
infuriating.
It's only the second time.
Bro, because when you're playing a golf ball, how do you not look at the fucking ball before you hit it, bro? When you drive up and you see if it's your ball, you look to see if it's your fucking ball.
I can't remember.
It doesn't matter if you think you know where you hit it, bro. Look and make sure it's your fucking ball before you hit it.
I've hit someone else's.
He honestly-
that shit drives
but I've
me up
never
a wall,
done it
bro.
twice in a round, and I've never
The only other time I played with him was
been
at Saddlebrook.
I've never just been like, no, that's not. That one's definitely
Yes,
mine, and walked away. I'd be like, no, did I really? Fuck. My
That's
bad.
what makes it worse, bro.
Like I've
'cause-
never just be like,
Yeah.
no, there's no way that
No,
one. That
you're
was
wrong.
definitely yours. You're definitely wrong.
Yeah,
I would probably be like, oh fuck. I don't even think I looked at it. I just thought I went in the fairway.
I can't.
You can't just be like shoot it down right away. You just can't.
And, oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I've only played with him one other time. It was at Saddlebrook. I can't remember
okay.
if you guys were there or not.
Damn, it
but,
might have been.
um,
I don't know.
We were there with you playing with the guy.
Maybe I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. It was one of Seabox's friends.
I don't think I was there.
I can't remember. Yeah, he
Oh, well.
left his window down. Somebody told him, and then he was like, "Oh shit, I had a fuck ton of cash in there. I'm glad you told me." That was one thing that would have stuck out if you
No.
were there.
I wasn't there.
This guy
He wasn't
sounds like
that
he needs to
bad.
get it together on the
He
golf
wasn't that
course.
bad at golf, honestly. But what was crazy was I thought he was just doing it as like a little trick one time. He just took driver off deck and it went like dead straight middle of the fairway.
For real.
And because every other drive off a tee was like a huge fucking slice to the right. And then pretty much like the rest of the round, I think starting at like 11, it was just driver off the deck straight down the fairway.
Just off the deck on the tee boxes?
Mhm.
That's nuts.
I respect that.
He wasn't hitting them like really far, but he was hitting them
Yeah.
straight and into the fairway at least.
Shit, the courses we play, I don't even have to hit them that far anyway.
Also, at that course, it was South Grove, by the way.
Yeah.
They
They
Yuck.
have some holes where you want to hit it far. They have like 4 par 5s that are almost 500 yards.
Yeah.
Or par 4s that are almost 500 yards.
Fuck that course.
We were playing whites also,
Fuck
so it
the
made it a little bit shorter.
greenskeepers.
Yeah.
But we get there, and I was like, all right, 450 tee time for this name or whatever. And he's like, okay. He's like, I'm just letting you know. He's like, if you're playing 18, he's like, you're going to have to play the front 9 twice. He's like, because we got a women's league on the back.
Oh, so you didn't actually have to play the long. I think
So,
both the long
well,
ass par 4s.
So that's what he
I
tells me.
think there's 3 of them. I think 2 of them are on the back.
That's what he tells me. So I was like, he's like, you just want to pay for 9? And I was like, I'll just pay for 18 because I think we're trying to play 18. So I pay for 18. And then as I'm walking out, I see the guy who booked it. And I was like, hey, by the way, we got to play the front 9. And I was like, did he tell you that on the phone or whatever? He's like, fuck no. He's like, I wish he would have told me that on the phone. But the guy
That's-
literally at the desk tells me, he goes, yeah, you're going to have to play the front 9 twice. I told everybody who booked it after 4 o'clock that they would have to play the front 9 twice. And then I run into the guy who booked it. He's like, God damn, I wish you would have told me.
That
So I was like, you
is
didn't
what I was
tell
gonna
us.
ask, because that would actually piss me off a lot if he just springs that on us when we get there.
Yeah, so it was sprung on us when we get
It's
there.
very-
And then we get
Bro.
done with 9, and there's nobody on 10. We don't see anybody on 11. So we go to 10, and, like, it was the most clear, never rushed by anybody, never ran into anybody in front of us, the whole 18.
Did you play the back 9?
Yeah, we played all 18.
Shame on
never,
you guys.
Never ran into anybody.
Shame on you guys.
You weren't supposed to do that.
You weren't supposed to do that at
we weren't
all.
supposed to do that, but we did. That was like a big debate after 9. We were like, do we go ask him?
You could have messed up the women's league at South Grove.
Oh, we would have been screwed. I guess the only group that we ran into was we finished with 10, we finished with 11, and then a twosome just randomly pulled up to the par 3 on 12. And we're like, hey, is there any chance you could jump behind us? Because we literally are not been stopped by anybody, and now you're just stopping us from playing.
Wait, they just jumped in front of you guys?
Yeah. And then they said that
Get
they
fucked.
did the same thing
The fuck
that
outta here.
we did, but they ran into the women's on 12.
Yeah.
So they're coming back to...
So you're coming back in front of us. Get fucked, buddy. Get behind us.
Yeah.
I don't know what you
They
thought
were quick
this
enough.
was.
We let them go, and we never ran into them after that.
That's... If you're not going to ask, I will never have a problem with anybody doing anything on a golf course if you ask me. If you ask me if you can go ahead, I'll let you go ahead almost every time. But if you pull up in front of me and just wait at the next tee box, and then we're all sitting there together when I get there, I'm going to be steaming mad, bro.
Yeah. The one other thing that the guy said was he was like, even if the women's league wasn't playing, he was like, carts still have to be in by 8:30. I was like, yeah, and it's 4:50. I think I'm gonna be just fine, honestly. We finished at like 8:15,
Nice.
8:10.
It's the early cart time. It doesn't
is,
get dark
bro.
till like 9:10 right now.
I thought the same thing, but
40 minutes is crazy. I understand 5 to 10, but
he
40 is wild.
seemed like a grumpy man back there, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was just like, no, I'm not staying later than
Well,
8:30.
if you go to Frederick Douglass, they make you bring it in at like 7:30. No rain, sleet, hail, snow, bro. It doesn't matter if the sun doesn't go down till
Bro,
10:15.
That's for your own safety, brother.
They will drive.
That's for your own safety.
But they drive out there
Yeah.
and bring your ass in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
because
no,
they know shit's about to start popping off.
And they tell you why. They say, I'm getting out of here before dark, and so are you. They say, I'm not waiting either, bro. Get your ass in here. They
I'm
say
not
that.
waiting
They
for
say
shit
that
to
to
happen.
you.
We're getting out of here
They should
before
just
it happens.
pick that golf course up and move it to a better area.
let's take
Frederick
Bikini
Douglass?
Bottom
Yeah. Is it
and move
decent?
it over there.
It's honestly, I
mean,
mean,
bang for your
for
buck
a
wise,
9-hole course
yeah.
with no cart path, it's really not in that bad a shape.
Yeah.
Is it a par 3 course?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's got a 1 par 5,
I mean,
2 par 3s.
You said cart path?
No cart path.
Oh, no cart path. So
Yeah.
you got to walk it?
No,
No.
You get carts.
Wait.
There's just no path to drive
Yeah.
on.
Oh.
You're just out there doing it. You're just off roading.
No,
It's
just
actually
no path.
kind of like there's some
It's
fun
sick.
holes there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
There's like 2 or
Drivable
3
par 4.
Yeah, drivable par 4. There's a couple. There's actually both 2 of the par 3s are
Never
hard
been
shit.
bugged.
Par 3's fucking
Parking
soft,
feel
dude.
secure?
Parking feels secure. I mean, a little bit, yeah.
Sure.
It's as secure
Okay.
as it's going to feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a big old empty parking
this
lot.
might be a real easy spot for me to right after work to just run over there and play.
Yeah,
nine.
it is.
It's worth it if you want to just grab 9 real quick, for
Yeah.
sure. Honestly, it's usually fairly empty, too.
I thought about doing range or 9 after work today before coming here.
Nice.
Don't think I was going to get 9 in comfortably.
No, probably not.
I mean, I got home at 3. If I had like
Yeah,
a 3:15 tee time.
That's not going to cut it, man.
No, I mean, maybe at Frederick Douglass, you're not going to do that P run. Not in an hour and a half.
Solo dolo?
It's too crowded, bro.
I'll play all the odds. Do you think that'd make anything faster?
No.
What about the evens?
It'd just make everyone on the course be like, what the fuck is this dumbass doing?
I'm trying to picture Franklin's fucking dumb-looking face when you call in and say, hey, you have any times? And he's like, no. And you're like, what if I just play the odds?
Better yet, I'll play the evens, get out of the first tee box's way.
He'd be so confused. He'd be like, the odds of what?
Odds are it's not happening, buddy.
You know, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. The odds.
Boys
start
on
on
a
the
golf
back.
course.
Yeah. I mean, I would play the evens,
fuck.
but that just feels like caused a lot of problems.
What if you did that? Like, played all the odds and then went back to and played all the evens?
I
You
feel
would
like
piss off everybody at the golf course.
They
That's
can
what
play-
you
What if
do.
that's how you played?
if you play odds, you got to start on 1. If you play evens, you have to start on the back.
Yeah, true. 10, 12.
Yeah.
Going from
That's the
18
requirement.
to probably actually makes pretty good sense, especially at the course we play at.
You're like, fuck around. I'm gonna fuck around. Let's make a course and have everybody
Yeah.
book tee times based off odds and evens.
And then you can do. How come regular courses don't do like shotgun starts every morning?
It should. It'd be fucking sick.
No.
Wait, they don't?
No.
Shotgun starts where everyone starts on a different hole.
Oh.
It would be sick,
Because
though.
Oh,
by
that would be
fucking
sick as fuck.
7:30, the whole day would be.
Oh, yeah.
There'd be 19 carts on hole 1.
Just be like, all right.
Would there?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
everyone basically from like 2 to 5 would be like, or not 2. If you let's say you tee the first tee times at 6:30, by like 2 hours later, when the entire back nine and like the middle of the front to middle of the back is everyone's just gonna be waiting on one.
Yeah.
Because it'll be so fast everywhere else, but then you're still
For what? If you're doing the shotgun start?
Yeah, because then you're still getting off tee times too, so you'd like come in and be like triple stacked like immediately.
I
They
thought you were
really
saying
should,
if you
though.
just booked them off of shotgun start stuff. So like, you'd only have like a 6:30 tee time, and
on every hole.
yeah, it'd be like 6:30 for every
Dude,
hole.
imagine-
And then like 4 hours later, you got at 10:30, you've got.
Man, that'd have to be running like a well-oiled machine. You'd have to
Imagine
have the
you-
stopwatches out there on every hole.
What if you had to book
It would
every
be-
hole separate? Just call in and be like, what times do you have for hole 1? And then call hole 2. What time do you guys have for hole 2? And just skip around everywhere.
We should just make like the Dick's Last Resort, but for a golf course, where we just make everything as difficult as possible.
We should. That's basically what every pro shop does
And
already.
the cart girls
anyway.
don't have anything but just like milk and cheese, and they just make fun of you when they get up there.
Dude, that's basically how the pro shop
And they
is.
got,
Every
like,
time you go in there
Jeans
anyway.
and a baggy hoodie on.
The guy in the pro shop's
Yeah.
just like, hey, how can I ruin your fucking day today?
9
You-
times out of 10, they're pricks.
Yeah, you just got off work. You look like you're looking to have fun. Why don't you fuck right off?
You talking about the guys at the clubhouse?
Any
Yeah.
pro shop, pick one. It's almost.
I will say the,
almost always their dicks for no reason.
The shaggy brown hair dude with the facial hair at P Run, I at least respect that now. Like, I've gone there enough now. He's put in the effort he doesn't even ask my name anymore.
Nice.
He just sees me, asks me what time the tee time is.
Yeah, I'm
Gets
just
me the
talking
shite.
like, I'm not even talking about where we play. I'm just talking about golf courses in general. They mostly are.
No, I
pretty
feel that.
snarky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that.
They are. And they always act like they're pissed that they work at a golf course.
They really do.
Dude,
honest to
you the
God,
one that
they're like-
applied for this, bro. They
Yeah,
act
but that's
pissed off
the-
at the world. It's like, bro, I'm just here to check in. Like, you don't have to give me
They're
attitude.
like, why do
dog.
I have to do something every 9 minutes on the dot?
I swear to God. What do you need? You had a tea time? That's why you're here? Yeah, that's why I'm at the clubhouse, dumbass. I have a tea time. Give me a key and I'll get out of your fucking hair.
Think about how easy their jobs would be if you did the shotgun start style, like 6:30 tee time, 10:30
They
tee
will
time,
literally be scanning cars all day long, which they already are, but even more.
the
so.
2:30 tee time, the 6:30 tee
They
time.
should just be like, all right, the first, like, I don't know, what are you going to call it? Hour and a half of the day. Be like, normally we'd open at 6.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Everything from the
Yeah.
first hour and a half is actually just going to go off at 7:30 in a shotgun.
I get what he's saying now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you get 4 hours to play the course.
Yeah, like your course would only have like 6 tee
Still, that'd
times.
be tough.
Your course would only have like 5 or 6 tee times total.
You have to get there an hour early to check in.
and then you'd have to check
many-
to see if that tee time
Say-
has a hole open for you to
Yeah.
start on.
You have any tea time? You have anybody left at the 10:30 slot? Yes, we have 32 spots available left at that time.
Cool.
All right, awesome.
Can I start at 1?
Imagine
No,
how mad
that
you'd
one's
be
taken.
if a golf course did it like that and you pulled up and someone was on the hole you're about to play.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
Or
we're
you
gonna have
had to
problems.
wait. I'd be
Oh
like,
my
all right,
God.
you got to immediately figure out who's holding this thing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Calling Franklin right away. Get out here.
You guys want
Fix this
a
shit.
hypothetical?
Sure.
Thought about the shower earlier.
Hypothetical.
Is it about it? Is it has something to do with being in the shower?
Hypothetical.
It has to do with animals,
Okay.
excluding fish, just for the purpose of the argument.
Yep.
You have to extinct one animal
Okay.
for good, and you can either
Mosquito.
no, that's not an animal. That's an insect.
Insects are animals.
No, they're not.
Yes,
So it
they
has to be
are.
bigger
No,
than
they're
an
not.
insect.
This is one of those dumbass
Then
clips from the
insects don't count.
podcast.
Insects
Okay,
don't count then.
Fine, no insects.
Actually, I'm talking actual animals here. You have
Well,
to
I'll let
extinct
you
one of
spit
them.
it out. Okay.
You can either do it for no money and nobody knows you're the one that extinct that animal, or you can get $5 million and just let the whole world know that you're the reason that animal doesn't exist anymore.
$5 million. I'll take the $5 million and I'll do mosquitoes because everyone will love me.
No more insects. Can't do insects.
I'll do
I
5
don't think
mil,
insects
and
are
I'll
actually
do.
Insects are animals. What the hell
don't
are
think
you
they are.
talking
I'm
about?
I don't think they
doing-
are. I think they're insects.
Insects are an animal.
I'm doing.
think
I'm
so.
doing moles.
There's
think they're
no
insects.
way they're not.
I'm doing
animals.
moles.
You doing
Moles?
moles?
Taking
Getting rid of
5 mil
moles?
and getting rid of moles.
I'm definitely taking the $5 million. I don't give a fuck if people get
Either-
mad at me about killing an
I don't know.
animal.
I was debating between like groundhog, gopher, mole. I don't know. Someone in that digging hole, fucking your shit up, family. 5 mil.
I was thinking earlier, I'll take the $5 million, I'll eliminate them dumbass fucking geese, and I'll just do all of them with my car. I'll take all of them out with my car.
Do geese do anything good?
They annoy the piss out of people. That's
well,
it. I don't know
that,
about
but
anything
like
good.
environmentally, like do they like keeping the bullfrog population down or something?
I don't know. Honestly.
I think they just keep humans in check. That's all they're there for.
They're just they're
I
just to
to
crack
check
your
humans.
bumper. That's it. Just to crack the front
I
bumper.
refuse to believe that you can't that insects aren't animals.
My other one that I was gonna go with, if I was just gonna like try to piss people off and just say like a very very common one,
Yeah.
Dogs.
cats.
Oh.
Just get rid of them all.
You
$5
gonna
mil.
take the $5 million and let everybody know?
The largest animal
And I'll
group on
tell 'em.
Earth.
It's not-
Insects.
It doesn't
I'll
count.
tell 'em that's the
yeah,
only thing I'm allergic
mosquitoes.
to.
Give me the 5 million. Next question.
I already said insects don't count though.
What's your name? You said animals.
I said insects don't count, and you agreed to it.
Oh no, I didn't. I've
Yes,
been
you
arguing
did.
with
Yes,
it
you
the
did.
whole time.
Roll it back.
I've been arguing the
Roll it
entire
back.
time.
No, right after I said that, you said okay, and then we moved on. And then I said the question. You said I'll let you spit it out, and then I spit it out, and then you said mosquito. You did exactly what you said you weren't going to do as soon as I finished the question.
Yeah.
It's because it's the correct answer. So you
It is,
basically
but it
said,
doesn't
"Oh,
count."
you have thought of the best answer to this possible
Yeah.
question." Well, actually, you can't do that because it's so good and you're so smart.
I
That's
feel like there's
exactly
other
right.
ones out there that'd be
That's too
better
obvious.
picks.
Then mosquitoes.
I mean, that's the most. I mean, other pesky like horseflies, I guess, or
Ticks.
wasps or something. Ticks is a good one. Got bit by a tick
I mean,
recently.
we're still going with insects.
Well, we're just thinking
Well,
of all the
oh,
good
okay,
answers.
okay.
Okay, fine. I have to pick a
How
real.
about kill every insect?
Ooh, I got
I'll kill
one.
every insect.
I got
Fuck
one.
them all.
I'll go. Okay.
Those
actually,
damn
hold on,
Asian
hold on,
carp
hold
that are
on.
flooding the river.
Damn koi fish.
He said no fish.
I mean, we could do fish, but that felt easy. And then you were just like, "Oh, we'll just take insects." They literally the easiest thing there is.
Okay, I got to think of a real animal I'm going to extinct here. I would
Yeah.
probably extinct like a. Oh man,
I mean, I think moles is a damn good answer.
I'm gonna do like
I'll give
a
you props for moles. I didn't think of moles.
a mouse.
A mouse. That's a
That's
good
a
one.
good one too. Saw a dead
What
one on
did
the job site
mouse
today.
do?
R.I.P.
But here, okay, here's a new twist. You have to personally kill them all.
Down. Actually, still down.
Go mole
I'll still
hunting?
take
That sounds
geese.
lit. Honestly, all the
so
ways.
much death on your hands.
Yeah.
Sick,
Now you
bro.
gotta start. That changes things. Now you gotta start thinking of animals that are already
Yeah.
almost extinct.
That's the rest of your life right there. He's like, all right, I'm gonna have to earn this $5 million.
Yeah, what? There's like 3 polar bears left. Let's just go with polar bear.
Good luck, bro. Killing them.
Oh, wait. Did you say bare hands?
no.
No.
Oh, okay. I was
yeah,
like,
you can use like a rocket launcher.
You
Yeah,
got, you
what's
get a
the-
stick.
Yeah.
what's the largest animal that you could extinct with your bare hands?
Oh, that's a great question.
I'm
You have
still
to-
taking geese, bro. I would.
You don't have to like. They're not
I would
literally all in the
love-
same room as you, but you got to go kill them all.
I would love to pick up a goose and then just choke slam it like the Undertaker on the hood of my car, or maybe pick it up and just do a cartoon like. Whack, whack.
Goose is like not a bad answer because it's like annoying as they are, they're
Yeah.
pretty sizable and they can't really hurt you too bad. I don't think.
Just kick it.
I'm trying to think of like a bigger animal that you could just freaking walk up to and just be like,
Chicken.
The black-footed ferret.
Chickens are
I'm looking
tough,
up
though.
endangered animals. Black-footed ferret. That thing could just.
get mollywopped.
Yeah.
But here's the problem: they can like squeeze into anything. So what if you whack it and it just like switches down?
It would
There's
be
only-
fucking hilarious.
like a cartoon.
yeah, he's like, boink.
I think they can fit through like a fucking
That's
wedding
what I'm
ring, can't
saying.
they?
Yeah, they
Um,
can fit through like anything.
It says there's
bro.
about 370 left.
Oh yeah, it's easy money.
Where I got to go to find them though? Do I got to go to
Ooh.
Asia?
The black, North America.
Nice.
What about a tortoise?
Ooh, that'd be
How do
pretty
you kill a
easy.
tortoise?
Ooh, a giant tortoise is probably the answer for biggest animal I could extinct by myself.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
You just got to choke it out.
Choking a turtle feels so weird. Trying to
Back to like a
imagine,
giant
like,
tortoise. Imagine you're just like sitting on the back of a giant tortoise. You're just like. rolling around with a tortoise. You got it in a headlock.
You got the legs covered in like the triangle choke too.
Fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a good
man.
question. You got any more hypes?
I don't know. Not off top.
None off top.
I'm trying to look at some of these other ones that are.
Almost extinct.
Yeah, the blue whale.
We could do
Who would have thought
the.
we would have got into just murdering animals today on the pod? Yeah.
There's
you
some
know-
animals that deserve it. A lot of animals that
Like
deserve
what?
it. Geese, for starters. They just shit in your yard your whole life. That's all they ever fucking do. They
I
try to
mean-
freaking bite your hook while you're fishing. You stupid idiot! I'm not trying to catch you.
Okay, whatever a vaquita is.
A vaquita.
Nikita.
Oh, it's the most endangered Seta ocean in the world, or
What the hell's a Seta ocean?
cetacean.
What's a cetacean? Can I
don't know.
can I read the word?
Like a crustacean?
Yeah, it's like crustacean, but
Like a
cetacean.
I got a pretty good cetaceans.
Nice.
Cetaceans.
Could you
I got a
extinct them?
cetacean.
Could you extinct them with your bare
A
hands?
marine mammal
Cetacean.
of the cetacea, a whale, dolphin, or porpoise.
I don't actually know how to say it. I'm guessing
Um,
cetacean.
You think you could kill a dolphin with your bare hands?
Fuck no.
Vaquita. There's like 30 left.
How big do dolphins be getting?
Big. 7-8 feet. You can't choke a dolphin. They're way too strong.
What if you wrapped it up good though?
No.
What if you got to wrap it up while you were on land and then you jumped in the water with it?
He's fucking your shit up.
Nah, I don't think so, man.
He's fucking your
You
shit
could
up.
probably like kick it in the head until it dies if it was on
Think you
land.
could get all the way around a dolphin?
Probably, yeah.
I'm just picture Leo
But I mean-
suplexing the dolphin on dry land.
But it would definitely like just be able to like swim away from you if
Yeah.
it was in water at all. Just be like, yeah, right, bro.
Yeah, right, bro. I have hair, so I'm getting out of here.
Hawksbill sea turtle. That might be it. Oh, wait. There might be like
Nah, you can't kill a sea turtle.
20 to
man.
23,000. Damn. Yeah, that'd be a shitty
You
one
can't
to
have
kill.
that blood on your
Yeah.
hands.
Does that even count as almost extinct? That seems like so many.
I know. There's like critically endangered, and those ones have, some of them have like 100,000 left, and then you go to endangered, and some of them got like 40, 50,000 left. They got less Asian elephants left in the world than they do
Maybe it's like based off like
Bornean
mass.
orangutan.
Say what?
Maybe it's based off of like mass.
Like how many
Maybe,
times the
maybe.
elephant went to mass?
No,
Yeah.
like how much mass it weighs.
Oh.
Its weight.
About 70 rhinos.
70 rhinos is all I got left?
The Javan rhinos, about 70 of them
They got
bitches left.
more African elephants or Asian elephants left?
I'm guessing
Must be
Asian.
African, because Asians are endangered.
There's a lot of Asians.
This ain't wrong, man.
Whatever an Addix is, I got to look that one up too. There's about 30 to 90 of these things left.
That thing will
Oh, those are
fuck you up.
sick, dude.
How did I mean, you'd think
Stab
so,
you.
but apparently, I bet you they're probably endangered because people want the horns.
Yeah,
Just
gotta be,
shoot 'em.
right?
What do you mean how? That's how
Well-
they shoot them.
In the Serengeti.
I'm talking about wildly, how do they get killed in the wild?
The lion.
Lions, yeah.
Yeah, but with those
Tiger.
fucking things, god damn.
The lions bite them on the ass, though.
No,
Chase
they
them down and bite them on the
underneath
ass.
neck, bro.
Well, I mean, the
You guys
first
don't
bite's
watch
always
enough
the ass.
wildlife videos.
Yes, I do.
They go for the neck,
I
but you
don't
can't
watch
always
any
get the
of
neck.
them. I've always seen them
Well, pride of lions, if they have to, will like, gang up on the back. But
gang violence.
most of them like
Gang
will
up
like
on the back.
they'll hit the
Pause.
Floyd
Hold on.
they'll hit the Floyd Mayweather, like hit a duck under and like snap their neck from underneath when they're like trying to knock him in the head with their antlers.
Yeah,
So, somebody doesn't watch nature documentaries. Get out of here, bro.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You just said somebody doesn't watch nature documentaries.
Never said documentaries once.
You
What
know
did you say? You said nature docs.
Never said docs. I said somebody doesn't watch enough wildlife videos.
Okay, same thing.
Never
How
said nature
easy-
or docs.
It seems like it would be fairly easy to kill a penguin. Am I wrong in that?
Yeah, I think you could kick one kick to a penguin.
That's kind of what I'm
Yeah.
thinking, bro. You Spartan kick it in the face, and then you might cut the bottom of your foot on its beak, but maybe
No,
get
not
in the side
face,
of the head.
bro. You gotta kick it like, or you pick it up and punt it like a football.
The goose? What are we talking about?
A penguin.
Oh, okay.
Just line up 10 of them like bowling
But
pins, bro. and
penguins are
just-
like sick though.
They're dope.
I wouldn't want to kick a penguin.
I know. I wouldn't want that one on my hands. I'm just going with mole.
You gotta
Mole?
Stick with mole.
Mole.
Even if you have to instinct them yourself.
Yeah. Actually, I guess let's look how many are left. There's a lot.
I mean, you're gonna need a lot of shovels, brother.
You gotta play whack-a-mole. You gotta kill them all in
Or,
whack-a-mole.
dude, we could just
R.I.P. the game. I just
Extinct-
kill the game because
Yeah.
they don't exist anymore. They'll be like, what is this?
We should just hunt with dynamite for all the stuff that need extinct, bro.
Feral hogs.
Though I've heard that would actually be fun. Don't people fly in
Heard that should be
helicopters and
fun?
just
Obviously, it's freaking awesome. The only thing that sucks is you can't eat the pig meat
why?
because you blow it up.
Not if you're a good shot like me.
True.
I just hit it right in the eyeball, bro. Leave the belly and the tits for the
We should
eating.
do that as a podcast. When you get someone to sponsor us to go feral hog hunting in Texas, that'd be sick.
Nah, we got to go in Arkansas. We just pull off the side of the highway in Arkansas probably and just start blasting them. I'm pretty sure that's legal.
He's got documentation. What are you looking at?
Population of moles.
Did I just say 8 billion? Or is that going to be people?
30 35 to 40 million.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's in the UK.
Bro, I'm not
I don't
gonna
know
lie.
why I just said
In
the UK. Do I have to,
bro, that's
I have to extinct the
that
world.
is like
Yeah,
ocean.
yeah.
Okay.
How about
We're
wombats?
going moles.
How many
Still
wombats
going
are there?
It's gonna be a lifelong hunt.
How many wombats are there left? One of my buddies that does like
Wombies?
exterminating.
That's not a knife.
He
This
said that
is a
wombats
knife.
are like nasty bitches. He said they're like aggressive and they got claws
Wait,
and
we
shit.
have wombats?
Really?
I thought they were only in like Australia.
I think there's some here.
I follow.
Unless he was talking about moles.
I follow,
he
like,
showed me
a
a picture of him
wildlife
holding
guy.
a dead one. I said, "Is that alive?" He goes, "No, dude. If that thing was alive, it'd be fucking me up." I was like, "Oh
400.
shit."
400 what?
Says there are only 400 northern hairy-nosed wombats left in the wild.
Yeah, so they're not killing.
There we go.
Um,
We could kill him.
there's a wildlife guy that I follow on Instagram that's like his main thing is wombats.
Oh.
RFK.
Josh Neal.
Oh.
He does mainly wombats, but they always are like
Does
super
wombats.
friendly. Yeah,
His whole page is just him
mainly,
fucking wombats.
wombat.
mainly
It's like
some
Charlie being a bird
some
law.
wombos. I think he calls them wombos.
Mostly-
Fairly well versed in bird law.
Yeah, pretty much. That
Oh,
is-
dude, seagulls. We should extinct the seagulls, bro.
Why?
Because they just poop everywhere and make a bunch of noise and try to steal your picnic.
Everything poops, bro.
Not me.
Yeah, you do.
I just fart a lot.
Yeah.
I just fart real fine poops. It's just big farts.
Fine poops. Fine shits.
Real fine.
See, look,
She's a bit weary.
Is that a,
isn't she?
yeah, bro? I've heard
She's a
those
lot
things are
smarter
kind
than
of.
Miller when it comes to people. You want to whisper her out? She doesn't come out to anyone else.
21
An
hours.
ass. A dingo ate
She's
your
on
baby.
puffed.
Pretty please, I don't
Look at
There's
this. I
another
just
one
had to
in here.
move all this dirt back up into there.
there you go.
Okay, you can get it.
Wombat looks
Are
like
you
it's gonna
piggybacking
start
your
trying
wombats
to.
now, are ya?
I'm piggybacking the wombats now, are you?
Now's your chance, dude. Kill it.
She's like, piggyback me out, Ashley.
Anyway, the wombats look like a good time.
They
This
kinda
guy makes
do.
them look like a good time at least.
They look pretty chill.
They did look pretty chill. I've been led astray.
They look fun.
Yeah, he's saying wombats. They gotta be like gophers or moles or something. Beavers.
I don't
You know who
know.
used to hate beavers? R.I.P. The dad from freaking Duck Dynasty.
I kind of hate beavers too, bro. Because why the fuck are you putting a bunch of sticks in the water? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you,
I
bro?
think it's kinda hilarious
That's how
they just
rivers
build
work,
dams.
dog. The
I think that
river's
is
supposed
hilarious.
to be here.
It's
That
kind
they're
of
like-
sick.
It is
They just
funny.
like they literally pop out the room and go, bro. I need a bunch of sticks
That's what I'm
and some
saying,
water
yeah.
Bro,
ASAP,
I must get
bro."
sticks right now. I
You know
need
what?
to get sticks.
You know
Where
what
is
I
the
do?
wood?
Why
I
do
laugh.
they do that?
I don't know.
They just naturally just fuck shit up.
I laugh.
They're like,
every-
we need to get sticks and stop water from running.
They're animals on cocaine.
Let's stop water from running.
Bro, I laugh every now and then just thinking about like it's one out of not very many probably just dies because they chew the tree and it just falls right on them as soon as they
Yeah.
chew through it. It's like,
I could see that.
What did you think was going to happen? No, you're chewing a tree down.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the inside
Also,
of a
like,
dam,
Yeah. I wonder
like
if you
of
could,
the beaver dam.
I
They
wonder-
live in there, right?
The biggest
so.
one.
They
What do
live
they
in the
do?
dam?
So like fish get caught up and they munch the fish or what?
I think they just do it
That's
because
what
they
I'm
don't got
saying.
shit else to do, bro.
Don't
They don't
they
have
swim?
jobs.
I'm
I'm about
picturing
to
like a
Google this.
sick ass little cave with like little
Hey,
pop out
Siri.
points where the fish are just kind of flowing underneath
That's
them.
what I think too.
You know,
why
muskrats.
do
We should extinct the muskrat.
why do beavers build dams?
To keep your wiener out.
Okay, you just ruined it.
Siri, way to go.
Shut up now, Siri. Let me Google it.
Beavers and dams. That is just crazy that they just come out just like a robot, just like get sticks, stop the water.
I hope it just says because they have nothing better to do. They
You know, it says to create the protection from predators and access to food.
What are
Like-
you too lazy to go swim around and catch a fish, bro? You got to trap it. Just get out there and grind, bro. Put your nose to the grindstone.
Would
Do they make
beavers
it so you
exist
can
without water?
you can only?
I guess that's a dumb question. A lot of shit wouldn't exist without water.
No.
I don't know if anything would exist without water.
They said you can only get into their things through underwater.
Yeah.
It's kind of lit.
Through underwater?
Yeah.
Dude, that would be dope to just go under there and just
Yeah.
like pop the head up in there.
And then you're just face to face with two
Oh yeah.
big ass buck teeth. Dude,
They
it is
fucking right at
crazy.
you.
Well, I've seen videos of them like chewing, like gnawing at the chunk of a tree, bro. It's wild how sharp them fucking teeth have to be. Yeah, that's insanity.
That's pretty chill.
It's just a
Oh,
big old
dude.
pile of sticks.
Yeah,
bro.
and then fish
Like,
probably just get caught up in that thing
Get a
and just
job,
swim.
dude.
Dude, that is
swim
dope.
right up to his fucking mouth. He's like, how yum.
Num 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 num. That is dope.
hilarious.
Yeah, we can't take out the beavers.
Beavers are hilarious, bro.
The more we learn about every animal, we're just like, no.
Bro.
Wombats out. Beavers out.
You know what I heard, or not heard, I just saw on Instagram about just how fucking weird platypuses are. About how they're like
Poisonous.
poisonous, but the poison is like in their hind legs, I guess, not in their fucking beak. So they like scratch you. And apparently they lactate milk, but they don't have nipples. It just comes out of their armpits. And they can't see or like sense anything when they're in water. Like, it's just, they make no fucking sense whatsoever.
How do them bitches live?
That's what I was genuinely curious by the end of this video.
I guess it's got to be the poison.
The dude was
People
just
don't
like,
fuck with them 'cause of the
well, they
poison.
have this, but they can't do that and this and that. And everything basically just counteracts itself. It's just like, what the fuck is this
Sounds like a
thing?
made up Pokemon.
I did a report on them back in the day, but I don't remember it. I was in like 3rd grade or something.
real?
I remember making a PowerPoint in the computer lab.
The big one that got me was like they're amphibious, but they're like blind in the water. And they don't, like, they can barely see and feel shit in the water is what I heard. Which
can you
doesn't
barely
make any
feel?
sense. I don't know.
Yeah, barely being able to feel doesn't make sense. Not being able to
Well, I
see
mean-
makes me think of like me in the
Yeah.
water. You open your eyes, it's blurry.
Okay,
But-
I mean, I guess when I say not be able to feel, I mean like most water animals have some kind of like
Yeah.
sonar type deal going on when they're in the water, don't they?
Sonar's not feeling. Sonar's hearing. It's literally sonar.
Okay, what's the other word I'm thinking of?
Hearing.
No,
Tentacles.
basically, yeah, like
Whiskers.
catfish type shit. Like, you literally live in the water, bro. How do you not adapted to that yet? Just adapt.
That is crazy.
Why don't they adapt?
Not as smart as us.
I
They are
adapted.
adapted because they're alive. They're not extinct.
Not for long. Somebody run me that $5 million. I'm gonna take care of them.
You gonna do platypuses?
Might as
If they
well.
Scratch you and kill
I'm
you.
taking the moles out.
Is there poisonous? Is there poison like gonna kill you, or is it just gonna be like itchy, like a bee sting poison?
Also, are they poisonous or venomous? They have to be
They're
venomous. Okay.
Poisonous means something else. I don't remember what.
Poisonous means if you eat it, it kills you, or if you bite it, it kills you. Venomous means if it bites you, it kills you.
Mmm.
So if you ingest poison, then you're in trouble. But if you get hit with venom, then you're also in trouble.
That.
We should
So
extinct some snakes.
Are they venomous or
They're
poisonous?
they're venomous, yeah. They might be poisonous too if you eat one. I don't wonder.
What?
Is it a delicacy?
So they're venomous. They said.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you don't know
Like
if
if-
it like kills you.
Like if they scratch you, then you're in trouble. I don't know if it'll kill you, but they're venomous. I know.
Are bees venomous, or is their stinger something else?
I feel like killer bees or some sort of bee. I don't know if it's venom, but some kind of bees can kill you. I know that. I don't know how though. Bees are so fucking dumb. Cool, like regular bees that go pollinate flowers and shit are cool, bro. But
Bees
like
are venomous.
killer bees, like what the fuck is going on with killer? Why do we need them, bro? Why don't we
Look
just
up
kill
if
them
a
all?
platypus venom will kill you.
How many times do you have to get scratched by a platypus
You
to
were
die?
so you were right about the poisonous versus venomous.
Yeah.
So
Are
that's what
bees-
makes it bee venomous.
but
because
bees-
it injects it in you.
What about
It is
bee-
venomous,
Are
though?
they
Yeah.
poisonous too? Because if you eat a bee that's alive, it will definitely kill you.
Yeah.
Damn near.
Sting you on the inside.
It
Yeah.
says poisonous generally refers to a substance that can causes harm when ingested or absorbed into the body, which
Poisonous
doesn't
tree
apply
frogs.
to bee stings.
You're telling me you can eat a bee sting. If you get stung, you can just eat it?
I don't know.
I don't
Just
believe
eat
that.
it. Just suck it out. That's why they tell you to just
Hold
suck
on,
out the
but
stinger.
my question: wouldn't venom be poisonous then? You can't. You
That's what I'm
cannot
wondering,
tell
bro.
Me you can eat rattlesnake venom.
Is
There's no way.
Venom.
Dude,
This is such a dumb question that we
Bro,
asked.
you know what?
It's venom
Actually, we need
poisonous.
we need you to Google another thing because I learned the other day what rattlesnake anti-venom is, and it was the craziest shit I've ever heard. It was like the last thing I ever expected to be the anti-venom, and I don't remember what the fuck it was. It was something absurd.
Generally, venom is not poisonous if ingested because its primary mode of action is through injection into the bloodstream.
Okay, so you can ingest it, but not you can't
You tell me
mainline
you
it.
can eat venom. I don't believe that for one
Molecules
second.
of venom are too large to be absorbed through the digestive system, and stomach acid can also destroy some of its components. However, oral toxicity can vary between venoms, and some, like the blue-ringed octopus venom, obviously, can still be dangerous if ingested.
Damn,
We all know
that's
that.
another crazy
So
thing. that
venom's
octopuses,
not
bro.
always poisonous. That's something I refuse to believe. I will never eat venom. You have my word on that.
This so's under protest.
Yeah.
I might have to look up what this anti-venom is, bro, because it blew my mind. Like it-
Anti-venom for what?
for I don't know what kind of snake it was, but some kind of snake anti-venom was like let me see.
You have to drink the venom
No, bro, it was some
to get it out of the bloodstream. I'm just kidding. Don't take any of this advice if you're listening.
No, I would
Alright.
say do it.
Look up your anti-venom, then let's wrap her.
Yeah.
Let's wrap her.
Yeah. Anti-venom.
Anti-venom. It's just my favorite ant, bro.
Would that be-
Anti-venom and Uncle Poison.
Would that be Spider-Man?
Anti-venom?
Yeah.
You know, Venom is anti-Spider-Man.
Anti-Spider?
I feel like. Right?
Just hopped in a Ferrari. She says she don't like spiders, so I had to drop her off. Word to Gucci.
Not
What's
finding
the
out.
word over there, brother?
Yeah.
Um,
You don't remember?
I
So-
know what it. I don't know exactly what it is. It's from horses and goats, but I don't remember what part of the horse and goat like it is. I don't remember if it's like their milk or something.
For what animal?
Somebody was
For snake
trolling with you, bro.
anti-venom.
They were like, "Yeah, suck on the tit of a goat." That'll get you right.
Bro,
It's
go
made
suck a
from-
freaking
dude's
donkey
dying.
dick.
It's made from
It's dying from
antibodies
fucking-
produced by horses and sheep after
What?
they are exposed to the snake venom. So they give horses and sheep the venom, allegedly, and then their antibodies react to it, and they take those and give them to humans.
Interesting. That's crazy.
I thought that was insane, bro.
Okay,
It's
well,
just like come from
that's-
horses.
That makes complete sense to me, though.
From a horse, though?
Because I knew venom was antibodies. Or
Yeah.
I knew anti-venom was antibodies, so I knew it had to come from something.
It seems like it should come from a snake, though, doesn't it? Instead of like a fucking
No, because the
horse.
snake doesn't. It's already in the snake's. I guess I don't know.
yeah, you would think it would not. You would think the snake it would come from
I
the
would
snake.
think it wouldn't come from the snake because
Yeah,
then the
but I don't
snake
think-
would have to bite itself.
They do that all the time, bro.
No, they don't.
On accident.
Yeah, but that would mean that it's ingesting.
They swallow themselves. Pause. They
that
don't
would
bite
mean it's not in the
themselves.
bloodstream probably, and it's in their, and they're just swallowing the
Yeah.
venom.
Should I say this?
I mean, it makes sense to me
I
that you'd
think-
have to get the antibodies
Anyway.
from a bloodstream.
I think,
wrap
snakes,
it up.
I think snakes have 2 penises.
The clown has no penis.
Let me double check that.
Go Pacers.